Did it start? I think it's
No, it is starting. Oh gosh. This is so gross. This is so nasty.
Did you see? I accidentally blew
wish I could
Parmesan
zoom in.
cheese everywhere.
No.
Damn it.
I wish I could zoom in more. Speaking of
People are
Parmesan, nobody got
probably
Parmesan.
wondering, what is happening?
Jeff's eating. He's late.
This
And
is
we're just
so
waiting for him to finish eating.
unprofessional.
You're unprofessional.
This is the unprofessional stream. We are the unprofessional stream, folks. That's it. Oh wait, hang on. Almost forgot
Oh, the music.
the
Oh, yeah.
music. Wait, I don't. Do we?
We need music to go with my eating.
I had. Let's do. Let's do this one. Hang on.
Yeah.
So how's that pizza treating you, Jeff?
No, yeah, so good.
Yeah. Wait, are you eating pizza? I guessed.
Yeah, I am.
You are. Oh,
You guessed from
where'd
the
you get
Parmesan
pizza?
cheese, I think. Subconsciously.
Oh, parm don't harm.
Oh my gosh.
If you don't get a good parma, then you're not gonna get good karma.
Oh my gosh. This is so lame.
Is it lame?
It's
This music is not lame. It's funk.
No, I'm talking about you on this. You're funny.
Oh yeah, no, I am very lame. I am lame. I am like, okay, I'll stop it. That track is it's so.
It's so sick, dude.
All that stereo. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You were being judged.
Okay, it is from Third Coast Pizza.
What, you act like you know this place.
Yeah, I don't. Is it? Well, how come you didn't get from First Coast Pizza?
Well, Third Coast because they specialize in Chicago deep dish. Therefore, the Third Coast. Get it?
Is that the Third Coast? Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess the lakes.
Because
the lakes.
the lakes. Oh my goodness, I've never heard this term before.
What about the Gulf of Mexico? That's not a coast.
That's kind of like. Is that like the fourth
I mean,
coast?
it's not
doesn't
as
count.
cool to think of it as
doesn't
Third
count.
Coast as Chicago. It makes me feel like this Midwestern city. This Midwestern city is actually a coastal city, and
How deep was that dish, Jeff?
Oh
well,
gosh.
I don't get the deep dish.
No.
Oh,
You're
you didn't
supposed to
get
eat it real slow
This
and
is
make the cheese.
She's
string
directing.
out.
She's directing the scene, Jeff. Here you go. Let's go back.
Just keep your mouth closed.
Oh
as long as you do
yeah,
it.
that's the deepest dish.
Okay.
What
So-
the heck?
Oh God, it's still
about?
going. It's
What are
still
we
going.
doing?
Here's the thing that sucks about deep dish is it's not very good to keep. And it's not very good to get delivered either because it's so easy. Like this shit sloshes around, right? And you end up with like three quarters of the toppings just kind of
Yeah, it's just like
the other
to one
side?
side.
No, it's just deep souffle, right? Like or not souffle, deep like a deep dish.
Well, that
Right.
is-
Maybe
so
it was in your name
I
the
want to
whole
go
time.
to the restaurant and eat a deep dish pizza at the restaurant, but I don't want to order one in. you know? So, well, thank you guys for coming. I'm glad you enjoyed my pizza eating.
They have
I
good.
want to keep listening to that.
What's?
right,
Agent
Sashi?
Carl.
I want to know. I want to. Yeah, I mean, I'll play it, but we have to answer this question while I play it.
In Finland, we have good money.
You need to turn the lights down, Jeff. Sashi says they're too bright for this type of scene.
They're
Okay.
too bright.
Hold on, I can do that.
I better. I gotta stop. Oh, now I can finally go live on Instagram.
You got this started. It's your fault.
What is mini? Is that pizza?
I honestly don't know.
There we go.
Well,
There we
Meineke
go.
is a car mechanic. I don't
So,
think that's
yeah.
Meineke.
Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. Thanks for
Hello.
tolerating my pizza.
Oh,
catching up
there's
on my
an
pizza.
echo.
Uh-oh.
There was. Maybe not now. Keep
What?
talking.
Sure.
It's okay.
It's still there, but it's all right. So,
Hey, Lady
Wait,
B.
who is it?
don't know. It's probably not me.
It's Sin.
Sin, how dare you?
No, I actually
it's
don't know.
not.
I don't. I'm
Oh,
kidding.
Arturo,
I'm
turn
kidding.
that
I
down.
really don't know.
Okay.
Turn that down, Arturo. Arturo's watching something that might have been.
Oh, okay. So where were we? Oh, yeah. Deep dish pizza. You gotta eat it. You gotta eat it in the restaurant. That's the thing.
That was the big. Plus, also, you don't eat when you eat deep dish. You cut like a symmetrical piece, but you end up with all kinds of stuff on your plate, right? Like it's not like a piece with discreetly like a piece of cake.
Yeah,
like it just kind of
exactly.
it's everywhere. I think that was the point.
It's almost like pizza soup.
Yeah, it was super weird for me when I went to Chicago and had pizza soup.
Yeah. But it's delicious pizza soup. I gotta say, I like.
I mean, it's the best pizza soup.
It really is. So anyway, today we have a double feature at the Cynema. We weren't able to get to it last SBTL because Sin was unable to attend. So we watched 2 movies. I did my homework.
Me too.
I watched them. I'm really excited to talk about them.
Okay.
So that means no troll poll today. We're going to do the news first, then we're going to do the cinema, and then we're going to do a little bit of Chat GPT. So thank you guys again for coming. Really appreciate your attendance every time. And if you haven't yet, or even if you have, just keep bothering the people that you like until they don't like you anymore. Tell them to subscribe to this channel and come watch us with you.
Hey, this guy's drunk.
Bill Underbridge?
Oh no, not Bill. No, that's
No,
the
this
wrong one.
yeah, he's like,
Yeah, it's going up. That's like,
and he says he's like, why am I here? Please shoot
he's
me.
like,
Horrible
what,
hangover.
What are you drinking, dude? What's
You-
going on? Are
you don't have
in,
to
like,
stay here if it's painful.
Are you in Japan?
Wait, didn't he say earlier?
Did he
Like,
say? Oh,
Did he say
where he's
Finland
from?
or?
Oh,
think
is
so.
he from Finland? He was the one?
I don't.
so.
I'm assuming, but honestly, I.
Oh, in Finland, yeah, he did. He's
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's probably. Oh, that's probably what a miniki is. That you know what? You're right. I'm sorry, Bill.
Okay, you have a point, Bill. Let's hope they don't blur together. They're very similar films.
Midnight Run, but since I. Then
Charles Grodin, the Kwisatz Haderach.
They're not going to. They shouldn't blend together.
Okay, so let's get into the news.
Yes.
Oh, that was a cue. Sorry.
Yeah, the news. There we go. And let's talk about what Soundbooth Theater has releasing soon. So, are we just about done with the? What's the last one? Follow the Wizards.
We have 2 more. Number 5
more.
is releasing tomorrow,
Okay.
and then next Thursday, number 6.
Okay, so this is the Wizardoms series.
Yes.
This is on our platform that we're releasing them. Written by Jeffrey Koenig, narrated by Travis Baldry. This is 2 different connected fantasy series, and they are leading into the next book in the series, which is called Tour the Dungeon Crawler, which Soundbooth Theater is actually producing, and it's being narrated by Justin Thomas James. So yeah, it's cool to finally have some Travis Baldry content on our platform. That's awesome, and you guys should go check it out, man. I mean, we have 10 already, 10 full novels.
Yes, the 11th is coming out.
And then each one of those
Tomorrow.
has like an extra novella. Is that right?
There's a novella that went at the beginning of the Fate release.
Okay.
I don't think there's a novella for fall, but we also released the tour novella. So
Right.
there are 2 novellas.
Okay, and that one's already out.
That one's already out. Yes.
Okay, Tour the Dungeon Crawler novella, and that's Justin Thomas James. So you guys should also pick that up. It's free. Is the other Wisdom novella free?
Yes.
You guys.
Both of the
excuse me, I just
novellas
burped.
are free.
So
That was gross.
if you want to, if you guys want to find out whether this is a cool series or not, you can do it for free right here. This one's about an hour and 15 minutes. Yes, free on the
Yes.
app. So go to soundbooththeater.com,
Yes.
check these out, and see if they appeal to you. So there's that. What else do we have in the news? We have the cold reads that I've just done 2 of. Summoner Awakens, Book 2, Ascension. So Book 1 came out last year. and it was a whole lot of fun. A Summoner Awakens is a lit RPG about this super old guy who he's in his world. There's like this apocalypse that happens, and he's unable to prevent it. Everyone in the city dies, but he's got this special ability built into his origin card, and this whole world is, the magic system is built around these cards. His origin card basically allows him to go back in time and repossess his younger body with the same mind he has. So he's able to basically redo his whole life. And it's, we're talking about 100 years. And so he starts off as a young adult in magic school, and he is basically doing everything more wisely, and he's, accumulating a party. And it was so much fun to narrate, because basically the way I did it was I started off as the old man. It's mostly first person. Started off as the old man, used an old man voice, continued to narrate with the old man voice even after he becomes a younger man. But then as time goes on, even though he has a young voice, when he's talking to people, his mental voice is still old. But as time went on, I kept euthanizing his voice.
No, youthfulnizing. Just say youthfulnizing.
That's not a word either.
So terrible. Yeah, but it's better than euthanizing.
Yeah.
I kept making his voice younger and younger as the book went on, until by the end of the book, I was narrating with the young man's voice. So book 2 starts off with him naturally narrating with the young man voice, and so without having to think about being old at the same time, and having practiced with his accent for the whole first book, because I've never narrated with this accent before. The author asked me to basically take inspiration from Peaky Blinders, so it's close to a Birmingham accent, but like it's got a little bit more, like a few of the vowel sounds are kind of still Yorkshire. Excuse me. But I was able to fall right back into it. Both of those cold reads for book 2 are now available on YouTube. Excuse me. And it's a much shorter book, so that's all the cold read you're going to get. But if you're interested, if this concept sounds cool, go check out the cold read. And if you like the cold read, then watch out for the book to come out. Book 1 is on Audible, and it's quite popular. It did really well. People seem to really like it. I really enjoy it. It's interesting because this is a book series that has steady pacing. It's not like slow. It's not fast, but it progresses in a way that I feel like time is almost an illusion. It's just like things are just going at this steady pace that I don't know, I get addicted to it. So it's a very unique novel in not just concept, but the way it's written. So yeah, go check that out, guys, if you haven't already. This is one that we produced in partnership with Athon Books as well. And yeah, let's see. Those cold reads should be published on our platform next week, I think.
I honestly have no idea, because I didn't see anything about this. So
Okay.
I guess I need to jump on that.
Okay. So yeah, what else is in the news? We have
Mimic and Me
Mimic and Me Too.
was released
Yep, it's released
yesterday.
and it is #1 in on Audible in the humorous fantasy category. So let me go. Actually, no, are you able to? Yeah, go click on that buy on Audible link there. Is it working?
It should. Is it not responding? Is it not responding to the clicking on it?
Oh, Ahmed, you're
Well.
muted.
Who, me?
Ahmed is muted.
Yeah, Ahmed is muted. That's
Oh,
weird.
I'm such an idiot. Oh, sorry about that, guys.
That's weird that it's not.
It's going in a
letting you click.
circle. It's going in a
That's
circle.
so weird.
It's going right back to this
Well,
page.
can you just pull up
Yeah,
like
of course,
the
of
Audible?
course. Should I do
The
that?
cover's amazing. I love the cover. So actually, yeah, go to it on
Let's see.
Amazon because then we can look at its ranking.
Oh yeah.
But it should be still number one in
Should I-
humorous fantasy
wait,
today.
You said Amazon? Not Audible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that way we can see the.
God, stop pushing buttons.
And book one was that ever number one in humorous fantasy? Anyway, it was part of a sale very recently, so Mimic and Me has taken off. The author is actually a fan of Everybody Loves Large Chests, and that shows a bit in the book, but it's also a very different take. So what we have is something more like Venom, where the Mimic becomes a symbiote with the main character. And so they go on this adventure together, and the Mimic's personality is more goofy. It's more cartoony and silly and kind of endearing, whereas Boxy's just this awful, straight-faced murdering machine. But the Mimic loves cake, and it definitely shows throughout the book.
I love cake.
Yeah, me too. He's relatable, right? And people just have a blast with it. So if you haven't checked it out already, Mimic and Me Book 1 and 2 are now available on Audible, and I think Ryan is getting started on Book 3 like any minute now. So
Pretty soon.
very soon. And I have a ton of fun playing the Mimic, and it seems like we keep ramping up how nutty he is, which I'm always along for the ride on that kind of thing. God, I love that cover. It's so hilarious.
That's a very good one, yeah.
So that's Mimic and Me. And then I guess our last piece of news, Everybody Loves Large Chests Volume 10 is now available for pre-order. So yes, this is actually a shorter, 10 hours, a bit of a shorter installation of the series. Definitely shorter than Jackson, which was gigantic. I think it was like 17 hours or something. But this one is no less fun, and we actually got a lot more Lucky Byfleet on this one. She plays quite a few characters in it. And then we got Ryan Reed in here playing one of the heads of a dragon. And then we have Becca Sands. This is a new actress that she's not new. She's new to us. And her first appearance for SBT was in the Dungeon Crawler Crawl audio immersion tunnel. She played a woman that Ben Wolfe was interviewing in the field, and she also played as one of the narrators of one of the commercials. So she's great. She was really fun to direct. She plays these triplets, and the triplets' father is on the cover.
Oh, that's who that is?
Zecora?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay, don't.
Oh, spoilers.
Spoilers. If you don't know who that is, but if you do know who it is.
6 arms?
It is definitely a twisted, messed up thing, as you should expect from Everybody Loves Large Chests. And yeah,
Yes.
that one, the pre-order of this hit number 1 in humorous fantasy last week. The pre-order.
We had multiple in number 1.
Yes. So,
Where was that? I had that image up here. Hang on. This guy here.
yeah.
There
There
you
we
go.
Oh,
Look
it was
at
just
that.
yesterday. This was yesterday
Yep.
that this was number 1. So, anyway, guys, yeah, that's our news, I think. Any more? Anything else? Am I missing something?
Someone was asking, I'm assuming when ELLC 2 will be available, and so the pre-order's up, and it should go live on the 2nd.
Yes.
As far as being able to listen to it.
Absolutely. Oh, man, I can't wait for you guys to hear this one. Anything else? Anybody? Can you guys remember anything else?
Nothing in the immediate. I think we've gone over what's going on in the surrounding 2 weeks right now.
Okay. Good. Well, Ahmed, I think that it may be time.
You know, he's not gonna. He's
Is
not
it
gonna.
time
For us
for what?
to start the next segment, maybe.
So, but you know we have two movies. So. The one and
You have way too much fun doing that, Ahmed. It's
All right.
I think we
Okey-doke.
should start with this one, or maybe we should finish with Alonzo Mosley. Which one? So, we want to start with Kiss Kiss, or
Let's start with Midnight Run.
Okay.
I
because
like
that
the idea of starting with
chronologically
Midnight Run.
came first.
Okay. Yeah. That's
1988.
Yeah, this movie wasn't as crazy as I thought it was going to be because it came up in the same conversation as Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. And by the way, just a reminder for everybody, the reason we picked these two movies is because they're buddy comedies, basically. Buddy comedy,
Like
buddy
buddy
adventure,
actiony type.
right?
Yeah. Mhm.
And that's what Mimic and Me basically is.
Yes.
It's the Mimic is the main character's buddy. So this one was like, I don't know, it felt like it was played straighter than I imagined it was going to be. It's very very classic. It feels classic.
Yeah.
It feels classic and classy. I really loved both of these characters. It was nice to see Robert De Niro with this youth, you know, and yeah, I don't know, man. I really enjoyed both of these characters so much, and what I found really interesting was it was almost like a civil relationship, you know, where a professional relationship between the two of them, even though Robert De Niro's character, for anyone who doesn't know, the plot of the movie is basically Robert De Niro's a bail bondsman. Or a bail bondsman or a bounty
He's a bounty hunter.
Okay, so he's a bounty hunter, and he is, you know, he's collecting this guy's bounty by picking him up. And he's got this whole sad backstory about having been a cop and you know, trying to, you know, fight corruption, but he couldn't. So that's why he's doing bounty hunting, because there's no corruption if he doesn't want there to be. There's no boss that he has to answer to that will be corrupt or has any chance of being corrupt. So, so he kind of gets broken down by this con man that he's capturing, and this is a con man who apparently his crime was stealing a bunch of money from another corrupt person, a drug lord.
Well, he was an accountant,
Accountant. Yeah.
Yes,
and he embezzled money
right.
to give to other places,
Yes,
good places.
to charity, right?
Yes.
And so, yeah, it's just kind of this weird, this strange relationship between these two people who kind of come from the same place. It's like they got tired of the corruption that they were working in, and escaped it by changing their life in some way and kind of living under the radar. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything bad to say about this movie.
I don't have much bad to say about it either, other than it felt a tad long. It felt like
Okay.
it went on just a touch too long. Not that I was bored.
Right.
It's just it was like a 2-hour movie, which surprised me. I didn't remember it being that long. And it was. I really liked the dry humor that Charles Grodin has. Straight face, and yet this really weird sense of humor that his character had. So the first time I ever saw Charles Grodin was in the 1970s version of King Kong.
Oh.
That's the very first time I saw him. And then I remembered watching this way back in the day, and I remembered I enjoyed it, but I didn't remember anything about it other than Robert De Niro, Charles Grodin. That was it. I had forgotten that Dennis Farina was in it. I think that's his name, Dennis Farina. He was the mob guy.
Oh, yeah, I love him.
And some interesting stuff about him, you guys, that dude right there. He actually, so he used to be in the army, the military, And then he spent 18 years as a Chicago cop and detective.
Oh, really?
So he definitely drew from experience whenever he's playing like a mobster baddie or a cop, because he plays both of those very often. He was typecast as that, either a mobster or a cop.
Yeah, always,
And and he's good in the role. I mean, he was great, but I had forgotten that Yvette Coda was in there and that Joe Pantoliano was in there. I'd forgotten about that. I had forgotten that there was a kind of sad aspect to the character of Robert De Niro. You know, his family was basically torn apart by all this corruption that had been going on in the police department, and his wife has ended up marrying another cop who he accuses of being corrupt, but I don't know. That's never really proven, I don't think. He just might be saying that. But it was kind of sad, you know, the scene with his kid.
with his daughter. Oh my God, that was gut-wrenching.
Right? And I didn't realize how much that was going to hurt. I had completely forgotten about that part of it.
When I first watched it, I didn't have kids, so I think
Same.
that's the main descriptor. Yaphet, this guy Koto, he on paper he's right, he's good, but he's actually not a very good actor.
He's been in so many things.
That
he's
on
like
paper he
around.
plays this. He's got that face, and you know he's mean and whatever. But actually, when I was watching his scenes, I was like, "Oh, you're kind of lacking, dude, compared to some of these other monsters that were on the screen." These that was one thing I noted.
He felt pretty generic to me.
Yeah, exactly. He was like he's the cop, Alonzo Mosley.
Yeah.
You know. This was a solid movie. The only thing that I have to say, the thing that it just takes me back, right? He smokes everywhere, and that like totally.
I noticed that.
I feel like you can't unsee it everywhere all the time, on the plane, off the plane, in the station,
it was a totally different
in the
time,
car,
right?
in the restaurant. And I know, but it's like it's
the
so
non-smoking.
jarring.
I want a smoking section on the plane. Boy, I remember.
Oh my God! Yeah, everybody was smoking together. Like that was it, you know. But it's just really crazy, like how there was his character his character could not be his character without a cigarette, you know, without that pack of cigarettes in his hand. And I feel like this could have been his best role. This might have been. He was so natural. Yeah. It was so natural for him, and like he's just kind of playing himself. You don't feel like he's anybody else, you know. Like you feel like he's that guy.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I think the mob stuff might have been a little dated. The way that they went about police work was a little dated also. Like you could see everything was so much slower, and like everything was on paper and IDs, and like, you know, I enjoyed his like talks with the cashiers. Exactly. His talk with the cashiers, just seeing America like in that state from so long ago now. We're looking at it. That's what got me, the nostalgia. And I remember I remember the movie. I didn't remember anything about it the same as you. But I really enjoyed it. And the music, you know, the Chicago bluesy kind of. That was very. And who did the music? Somebody did the music that's worth noting, I think, as well.
I did not pay attention.
If I could figure it out, because I remember it was. I remember reading it and being like,
wait. Oh, Yaphet Kotto was one of the writers.
Oh
no, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. That's Stars.
Oh, Stars.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
You got me too.
My bad.
I was like, that's the
My bad.
first I've ever heard about him being a writer on these movies.
But let me see, all cast and crew, music. I just want to look at music because
that's right. Enigma. Enigma says, "Did you all enjoy the underling FBI agency?"
Danny Elfman.
Oh,
Exactly.
Danny Elfman.
That's what I wanted to point out. Yeah.
That's
Danny
why
Elfman.
you.
Yeah. So actually, that was one complaint that I had. I almost forgot.
Really?
Because Danny Elfman is one of the greatest film composers of all time, right?
Yes.
But he didn't start out as a film composer. He was the Oingo Boingo guy.
Right. In a band, yeah.
And I don't know if you guys know this or if I brought this up before. I feel like maybe I did because it might have been on topic, but it was Pee Wee Herman who introduced Danny Elfman to Tim Burton because Tim Burton was making the Pee Wee movie.
Okay, I do not remember this bit of trivia. That's interesting.
And Danny Elfman was like, "Are you crazy? I don't even know how to write music. I'm not a composer." But you know, Pee Wee Herman was convinced. What's his name? He just died, right?
Paul Rubens.
Paul Rubens. Mm-hmm. He insisted. He's like, "I know you're the guy for the job," and that's how Danny Elfman became a film composer.
That's intense.
Yeah,
that reminds me a lot of Hans Zimmer's journey as well, because he was in a band as well, right?
Right.
But he was in
this movie. Danny Elfman sounded like the Oingo Boingo guy.
Yeah,
Right?
It was just some nice, like, laid back blues and rock.
Well, but some of it's like funk and
Some of it was action-y.
Like
Yeah,
there's a lot
yeah.
of slap pop bass.
But it's all
stuff.
band, you know, like that was
it's all band stuff. And I remember thinking before I saw the music credit, this doesn't really work. This, like, the very first scene, it felt like the music thought it was a comedy and what was going on wasn't funny.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
and
when
then I saw
he's-
the credit, I was like, what? Danny Elfman? So,
I remember
You
that too. It
talking
was right
about
at the
at the
beginning.
very
They put
beginning?
it.
At the-
Yeah,
probably-
when he's trying to get that guy.
Maybe because he knew it was going to be a comedy.
yeah, maybe. I mean,
You know, I mean, there is a lot of comedy going into this thing. So
yes, yeah, there's comedic
that's why there's
moments,
that
for sure.
weird tonal mismatch of what's happening versus the music.
Yeah. Yeah,
and then of course Charles Grodin the whole time is psychoanalyzing Robert De Niro, and that's
Oh my goodness! You know what he
psych-
reminded me of, Jeff? You know what he reminded me of? He reminded me of that email dude in the feedback loop, who was always getting on Quantum's case about. Yeah. What was his name?
His health monitor guy.
Yeah, his health monitor. Do you know that's actually coming to some areas? I swear to goodness.
Ugh.
Yes, there's some country it's coming to. It's disgusting, but that's what he reminded me of. He was like, "Why are you eating that?" Well, that sounds like me. This is what I do. I'm always on your case about taking care of yourself.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, he was doing that. I love that aspect of his character. It was like when Charles Grodin's character would get the upper hand, it would be like he would be sneaking it, you know, and he would kind of turn into Robert De Niro's therapist.
Yeah.
You know, and like start asking him questions. He just had a really fun way of like sliding into that role. And kind of like goading Robert De Niro's character on. And it was easy for him to do because Robert De Niro has no one to talk to, and he's just like he's ready and willing to unload all the problems in his life. So the Charles Grodin's character just has such a high charisma stat, you know.
Yeah, what's interesting is it's really cool to see both their transformations, or rather, I guess more him. But because initially he's like law abiding and he won't take anything, and Charles Grodin's trying to tell him, "I got money, and you can take this money and go." You know, the whole time he's trying to tell him, and then finally he reveals the money belt.
But after Robert De Niro had already said he wasn't going to turn him in.
Yeah.
Oh, right. No, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
he goes through this journey, and then finally
he's
to
like,
that point
he's
like,
like,
screw
okay.
the law. I don't
Yeah.
care anymore. Like before I was like on the line kind of guy, and now I'm just like, whatever. Like I went through this ordeal. And
Well, he had been
I've
betrayed
changed.
by, like the bail bondsman guy was going behind his
Oh,
back.
right,
And then the guy
right.
that worked at the office
Right.
was, snitching. And
Right. So he had just had it. Like there was
yeah,
no.
he
yeah.
had. He
And he
had
took
been
the money.
pushed to that point. Yeah, and he took the money. Because he
Yeah.
wasn't going to get the reward money for the money for turning him in.
That was a clever surprise at the end. I was watching, and I remember that bit, so I was watching closely to see if there was any opportunities that. But they slickly kind of put together the scene so you never wonder why he didn't get patted down, like really patted down. Because I feel like that's like the first thing, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, but they rolled it in such a way that it was like, oh, like they got away with it. Like Robert De Niro was always in such a hurry with him, and there was always something going wrong that he never really had a chance to actually check him out.
So it was interesting when Robert De Niro took this role. I was looking up just some trivia about it, and I had forgotten the dates of when certain movies he had played in came out. So just before this, he had been in The Untouchables. And he wanted to do something that was different in nature to that. So that's why he, took on this sort of comedic buddy action role film. Because it was like, I guess maybe he felt like he wanted to cleanse his palate from playing, what's his name, Al Capone in The Untouchables. So I thought that was
it was like
interesting.
I played a villain in that movie. I'll play a cop in this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this role fit him like a glove. It was really bizarre. It's where I derive him from. Like when I didn't think about it before, but you see him in all the other things, and that's like an echo of you knowing him. But
Yeah,
I think
because
this is
he
where I
plays-
know him from.
Yeah, he plays very much
even
the
more
same
so than
character in a
Untouchables.
lot of movies. I don't feel like he
This guy.
changes too much.
Yeah, exactly. This is like
him.
the guy from
yeah.
Analyze This or what. I don't know. I guess that was a little different, but
Meet
yeah,
the
he's
Parents,
that.
he was definitely much more sarcastic.
Yeah, that like hard boiled. I've been through it, son.
Yeah.
Kind of attitude.
Yeah. For
In
sure.
the accent. There was a lot of like great roles. Yeah, Joe Pantoliano,
Yeah.
which I know
Yeah.
him from The Matrix. I don't know why. That's that scene with
He's
the steak
also
always
in,
sticks out of my head.
He's
But
also
he's been
in Bad
so
Boys.
much. He's been in so much.
He was
right?
the chief in Bad Boys.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
I know him from Memento.
That's right. He was in Memento. I had
Right.
forgotten he was in.
He was the
that,
best
yeah.
part of Memento. In my
Right. He was. Yeah. Right.
So we had a question I started to read from Enigma, and he wanted to know, did you all enjoy the underling FBI agents who would always state the obvious to Mosley? Sir, that means Walsh has your badge.
Yeah.
So stupid.
And then he just makes the face that he does.
Yeah, he looks like
Yeah.
He glares at him like, "How dare you? How dare you?"
Yeah.
But
There
that's
was
a
a lot
shtick.
of-
That's a shtick.
There was a lot of moving parts to this film.
So I actually I'm gonna buy this movie because I rented it.
Oh, you
and-
did?
Yeah, and I feel like I'm gonna want to watch it. I'm actually both of the movies that we watched. I'm gonna buy. Like they're just so good.
Yes, both of them. I agree. I do
so-
agree.
Speaking of actors in here, just real quick, last remarks because I really don't have too much to say about this movie. It's just
No.
solid. It's solid.
Yeah, even my mother enjoyed it,
yeah.
and that's saying a lot.
Oh, really? So last thing I want to comment on is just Dennis Farina. Again, I just really love him. I think he's hilarious, and the way what I saw him in was Snatch.
Snatch.
forgot he was in
Yes. He was a big
Wow.
part of that move. That's right.
Cousin
You know what?
Abby.
He
Okay.
reminds me of like somebody from like Atlantic City, New Jersey. Like he has this like vibe of like just Italian guy, like I don't know. But yeah, Snatch.
Sleazy, greasy, kind of like, you know.
Yep.
He plays that like really well. And we've seen him forever. Like he's been around. He was around my whole childhood. Look at these
He's been around
seats.
forever. He's been around for a long while. Well, I mean, he's passed away now. He wasn't
Oh,
very...
did he?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he was 69 when he passed away. It was a pulmonary embolism. And Charles Grodin, I think he passed away in 2021, and he had the same thing that took my dad's father, multiple myeloma, which is a terrible form of cancer.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, R.I.P. guys.
Yeah, it's kind of sad
you-
to watch it, knowing, because I
Yeah.
knew that they were gone. It's just kind of sad.
They made a great movie. All right, what you guys
They
ready
did.
for? You guys ready for a number? And we forgot to ask everyone who did their
We
homework
did.
to give us a number.
We did. My goodness.
You know what we can do? We can save our number for after we're done talking about both movies.
Okay.
So go ahead,
Because
everybody.
I've written mine down.
Okay. Yeah, I know what mine is. So Enigma Severus gives it a 9, so we can take those
Okay, I'm
numbers
going to write
now.
those separately. Midnight
Okay,
Run,
actually,
yes, yes.
everybody state your number and the movie you're talking about,
Right.
just in case, there's any confusion whatsoever. So Enigma Severus, we're going to assume that you're talking about
Midnight Run.
Midnight Run when
Yes.
you say the
And
9.
I do have it written down under the Midnight Run.
Okay, and Bill Underbridge as well. But yeah, and give us your numbers for both of the movies actually, and just tell us in the chat which movie you're rating, because we want to. All right, so Bill Underbridge is 8 out of 10 for Midnight Run.
I've got those down.
So Enigma and Bill, do you have numbers for Kiss Kiss Bang Bang?
Hold on to them.
Well, I mean, if they
do we want them now? Well,
Yeah,
if you've
just-
got them now, you can throw them out there.
Outlander gives Midnight Run a 6.5.
Midnight Run 6.5 out of 10. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so because we're about to start talking about Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Kiss, kiss, bang, bang.
Holy shit!
Right, and you'd never seen it before.
Holy shit! So good. Oh my god.
So much freaking fun, right?
So talk about pacing, and okay. Actually, Midnight Run, I thought, kind of had the same sort of pacing thing that I was saying that Summoner Awakens has. It's steady. It's not fast. I mean, there are chases, and it becomes fast during those chases, but it never. It's still kind of steady. At least between the chases and stuff. Driving forward, and you're getting to know these characters and everything. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, definitely fast. All the time.
Yes. There's no fat on this movie.
Zero fat on this movie.
Yep.
So I did not expect I expected Robert Downey Jr. to be Robert Downey Jr., right? And he definitely is him in this
He was
movie.
very RDJ in here, yeah.
He was super RDJ. But Val Kilmer is the one who really surprised me.
My
'cause
gosh.
he is the star of the show, in my opinion.
Yes, he is.
Gay Perry is one of my
Yep.
favorite characters of all
Yep,
time.
yep. Ew, he was so much fun.
He was so good.
The snark.
Oh man, the snark was amazing. What the fuck? What's that deer behind them?
Yeah,
I
no, that
have
was.
no
Is that a
idea
green
what that-
screen?
No, the deer
Was that
was
behind them?
Yeah, while
when
they
they
were
were there?
staking out. Yeah,
Is that a fake deer?
yeah, it's totally a fake deer.
Oh man, I totally did not notice that before.
like a plastic deer.
I had forgotten about that. Okay.
So the plot of this movie is Robert Downey Jr.'s some dirtbag thief criminal. He gets caught, or no, he doesn't get caught.
No, he doesn't. He
so
stumbles into an audition.
He while running away, trying not to get caught for having tripped the alarm while having done a break and enter and stealing from a toy shop.
Yeah.
He runs away and stumbles upon a film audition. And so the producer, quote unquote, discovers him and invites him to this party in LA. This party in LA is run by this crazy guy who's another producer, a director or a producer?
Some big Hollywood guy. I don't remember
big
what
Hollywood
role he
guy.
had.
And he happens to come to the same party as Gay Perry here, who is working for that producer. And he's a private investigator, right? Like that's his whole thing. But he's like, while he's working for this producer guy, he's kind of more of like a sleazy kind of like cleanup man, right? His job is basically to keep bodies away from the producer, dead bodies. And then another person who shows up at the party is this woman here in the Santa outfit who happens to be his long-lost love
Just
from
childhood
childhood.
Friend. Yes.
Who actually just treats him like shit his entire life, basically.
He was always in the friend zone with her.
Yes,
Even though he was in love with her.
Yeah. So, wow, the insanity that comes from this movie. Oh, sorry. There's one more element that's very important that's thematic throughout, which is the producer guy whose party they're at is also the guy who wrote this series of trashy mystery novels.
No, he didn't write them. He starred in a movie adaptation of them.
Okay.
He was the actor.
I thought that
No.
he was the writer, and then
No.
Okay, all right.
He was the actor, and because the whole thing with the sister thinking that,
Okay.
you know,
I messed that up. Okay, so this girl who ends up at the party as well, discovers his novels because
She used to love them as a kid, yes.
Yeah, as a kid she used to read them, and she escaped her life at home to go to Hollywood and make a career for herself as an actress, which she fails to do, right? So anyway, it's as if this whole movie is an echo or a soup made up of all of these crime novels.
Yes.
And it's very meta. It's very much, the Robert Downey Jr. is the narrator, and it's very fourth wall breaking. And it's like, I would call this a neo-noir. Mm-hmm. In that it is a meta version of a noir where they're discussing, what noir movies are the entire time the movie's happening, and they're playing off of that. So, yeah, I don't know where to go from here. That's the plot. It's insane.
Yeah, I didn't like this movie at all.
Oh my gosh!
I wanted
you
to.
You are so hard to
Really?
please, Ahmed.
I'm not. I like.
You are. You are like
this
the
one
harshest.
was. Oh my God! There was so much awful in this movie. Just moments like when he gets his finger chopped off from the door.
That was hilarious.
It was not hilarious. It was
Yes,
gross
it
and it
was.
was awful.
It
and
was
there was nothing, and it didn't make any sense to me at all. Like I was just like all of a sudden his finger's off. It's like she just closed the door on your finger, dude.
Right, Enigma, he does. Ahmed comes in and destroys the Jenga set.
Oh my God, no! It just and the dog eats. Oh, that just. Oh.
And then the dog consoles him afterwards.
Yeah, right.
Just all of that just did not sit right with me.
I thought
All
it
the
was
awful
so
gay
funny.
jokes, all the awful
It
gay
was
jokes
so
were
funny.
so dated
So
and
good.
felt so like all the awful like gay jokes were so dated and felt so like forced. Like there was something they kept like
at all like that.
yeah, he was very like he was just like, oh yeah, there was just a lot of like, and not necessarily that because they were negative gay jokes. I just didn't think they were funny. Like there was a lot of play about Gay Perry. He kept making fun of him, and I never thought it was funny. Also, Larry Miller is the guy I always get confused with the guy from Midnight Run. I used to always get
Oh,
Larry
that
Miller
guy.
and Charles Grodin confused. Yeah, which is
Oh,
funny that he's even
Okay, that is
That was
funny.
that's another not very useful. Like, and then beyond that, I don't know. The way that everything was just very like, yes, it was very meta and it was like a joke, and I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. It just didn't happen for me. I don't know why. I have to watch it again now because you guys praised it so highly. This dude gave it a 9.5. Now I feel like I'm taking
which guy?
backwards pills. Oh, Outlander.
Oh yeah, I got that one written down. Yeah.
Now I feel like I'm taking stupid pills. I gotta like watch this movie again. What was it? Maybe I was angry about something when I watched it, or I was like, something because I was watching it. I was so mad. I was so mad. Michelle Monaghan is really hot.
So this was actually based on a book. I've watched this movie multiple times. I keep forgetting it's based on a book, and Shane Black wrote the screenplay and directed it. I had forgotten that he did that.
Who is Shane Black?
Shane Black is the dude who played in the original Predator movie, and then he also directed the terrible Predators movie. But he's a writer, and he has directed some stuff.
Oh, okay.
You've probably seen stuff he's worked
Oh yeah,
on or
most
written.
certainly. It's just the name doesn't ever ring.
Well,
a bell.
I think he's the guy who was making jokes about his girlfriend all the time in Predator. I think that was Shane Black.
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah. But something that I liked about this is it to me it was really funny, but it was also there were some serious moments or serious messages that were being stated here. Like when he's in that crazy bar thing with all the weird people doing their crazy dances and stuff. he was talking about like how damaged the women are in LA. He's like it's like America. You took America by the East Coast and shook it, and all the normal girls held on.
Yeah, I thought that was awful.
I
don't think that was funny
because it's so accurate. It's basic. It almost felt like a commentary on Hollywood.
Oh yeah,
and how screwed up Hollywood makes people.
Yeah,
and how like so many damaged. So I thought it was hilarious.
I hate LA.
I do too.
I don't like LA. And that reminded me, that was like LA on like steroids.
Yeah,
and I'm watching it, I'm just like,
I think that was like the whole point. It was not a nice commentary on LA. That's one of the things I really liked about it. But also some of the timing in here on different scenes was hilarious. Like Val Kilmer made this comment about like right after Robert Downey Jr. said this part about, America shaking like by the East Coast and all the, crazy deranged women going down to the West Coast. And Val Kilmer made some sort of comment to this girl, and he ducked because he knew she was going to throw glass at him. He's like,
I think I was too busy being offended by Robert Downey Jr.'s thing.
I just love that there were serious and that there were very serious and sad issues, like parents doing really bad things to their kids, wrapped up in this action comedy. And to me, it worked so well for me. I love the chemistry between Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer. Freaking hilarious. They made this movie, just the two of them when they're together, because Val Kilmer's always like, shut up, you moron, you idiot. He's always calling it, because he was kind of stupid and dumb, the stuff he was, but yet at the same time, some of the stuff he observed and commented on made complete sense. He was just an idiot a lot of times.
Yeah.
And then like when he gets mad at the chick because she slept with his friend after she promised she wouldn't back in her school. And he's like, you slept with Punxsutawney. And he's like,
right.
Answer the phone. You slept with Punxsutawney. Hangs up on. And just the looks on his face too. Like when different things would happen, when he peed on the body.
See. I get it. You guys love that toilet humor. Which Sid, I'm surprised. I'm surprised, Sid.
So
I should be the one.
Because it was so
we switched
unexpected.
roles for this one.
So the thing about this movie is it subverted your expectations. Or to me, it did. Like that was the last thing I expected, was for him to look over and see this dead body, and he didn't expect it either. And then for him to be peeing on it.
Oh, and he turns and he's peeing on it. That was awful. Yeah, awful. And then finally, the pièce de résistance, the finale, did not disappoint in its awfulness. This lady's falling out of her coffin, and he manages to hold on to her hand in the coffin while he shoots the.
Oh my gosh!
Awful. Just absolutely like the way that whole thing played out. It didn't even look right. It was just. Oh man. Anyway, so all the things that you loved about it,
It was so like, well, some of the stuff obviously, like how many freaking bullets was in that gun, because he was always able to very accurately shoot people, it seemed like. But to me, all the rest of it was put together in such an excellent way that those things are forgivable. I have a certain level, and it didn't reach that level of annoyance. So that's why I give this film a lot of leeway for stuff like that, because just how everything came together, the dialogue, I just loved it. I loved it. Of course, Ahmed hates it.
I wanted to love it. It's Robert Downey Jr.'s.
Sorry, you didn't like
the
it.
prequel
Ahmed.
to Iron Man. I really.
Well, this was his sort of. This was his comeback film. Yes.
Ahmed, you didn't comment on Gay Perry.
Oh no, he was amazing.
Okay. I loved him.
Actually, Val Kilmer. This was one of the best roles I think I've seen him in. Yeah, I don't know, because I can't think of very many, which is sad. I know he's a good actor. I remember he was in the Saint. That was a big movie that he had.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's like his James Bond movie.
He was the Doors guy.
The Doors.
Yeah,
right. Good point.
He was also
excellent.
in Deja Vu with Denzel Washington.
But he played this role pretty straight. He was, I guess, the straight man to Robert Downey Jr.'s absurdity. Which he's the straight man, but he's gay, and they call him Gay Perry.
Yeah, I know. I liked how
I didn't like that he was
sarcastic
gay, but it's Gay Perry. It's like I don't know. I didn't feel for it.
I thought his sarcasm was hilarious.
Yeah,
I
he
loved
was,
it.
he was.
And I also liked that, like, those stuff that was said and done in this movie that would not fly today.
Willow, thank you, Facebook
like
user.
the part Val Kilmer. Yes, he was in Willow. Like the part where Val Kilmer quickly kissed him so that the cops wouldn't, think anything. And then when they separated and Robert was like, blah, blah, blah. I thought that was funny. Because if you're not gay, that is going to be not pleasing to you. And they weren't afraid to show it. But I loved how they worked together in here. And the bloopers. Did you guys get a chance to watch the bloopers?
Yes, I watched.
Aren't they hilarious
They're
when he's
good.
like shooting that gun through his pants and it looks really funny? I don't know. I just love this movie.
Oh yeah, the tiny gun, and then
yeah, the little
that was,
teeny.
that was a funny scene, I guess. He had two of them, right? There was two of them.
There were two, but Robert had thrown the other
Yeah,
one
he
in
lost
the lake.
the other one. He's like, "Why'd you throw it in the lake?" Exactly. And
threw
then
it-
he pulls out another one.
I don't think that's the same. I don't think that's the same one. I
No,
think
this
that was a
teeny
different-
one. This is the teeny one that he had in his car.
Yeah, but the one he threw in the lake wasn't a teeny one.
No,
Yeah.
that wasn't the teeny one. That was
I thought
his
you were saying he had
expensive.
two teeny ones.
No,
I thought he
saying
had two teeny ones.
I don't think
The
so.
one that
Oh,
went
I
in the
thought
lake
you
was a
just
teeny
meant
one.
he had
I
two
don't think
guns.
so.
No, the one in
Oh
the
my
lake was a
God!
regular.
Thank you, Jesus Christ! What are we saying? That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
and also Top Gun.
hilarious. How could I forget? That's so
How could
weird.
you forget? Did you see
I
Top Gun
was
Maverick?
I was having a moment.
Have
know?
you seen
Yeah, of
Top
course.
Gun Maverick?
Yeah.
Okay.
He
real
was in that
genius,
too,
yeah.
but he
I haven't
had
seen
some
Real
lines.
Genius.
But I think the deal with him was that his lines were digital; they were made by a machine because
I
he doesn't
felt-
have his voice anymore, right?
Well, he does have his
yeah,
voice.
yeah.
He does have his voice. It's just not very good.
Real Genius that's probably the best of them all, right? That's
I
the
haven't
main
seen that one. I haven't seen that.
Oh,
one.
he was in MacGruber. I don't remember
I
that movie. Was
didn't
so
see that
stupid.
crazy movie.
Yeah. That
Oh
one's
yes, he was
crazy.
also in Tombstone, as Enigma reminds us. He was
Oh,
Doc
my
Holliday.
God!
He was the best part about that whole movie. I'll be your Huckleberry.
I forgot all of it. How did I forget all of his roles? What happened?
Well, he kind of disappears into them.
Yeah. Oh, he was just so good that I didn't even realize it was him. Like I forgot.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
But yeah,
okay.
no, Doc Holliday was incredible. How could I forget that? Yeah, that was it.
We're-
He was.
We need more ratings, by the way, everybody.
I do
let's
have
see.
3 for Midnight Run, 2 for Kiss Kiss from the audience so far that I've seen.
Okay.
And I've already written mine down.
Okay. We need more. We need more rating numbers, guys. Out of 10, what do you give Kiss Kiss Bang Bang? What do you give Midnight Run? Please.
For those who haven't yet
Yeah.
shared.
Please put the name of the movie and the rating in the comment. Yeah, I think Sin got yours, Enigma.
I wrote it, didn't write down who gave me the number. I just wrote down the numbers. For Kiss Kiss from the audience, I have a 9.5 and a 9. And for Midnight Run from the audience, I have a 9, a 6.5, and an 8.
Okay. All right. We need more, everybody. We need to judge you.
They need to judge us.
Was Anthony Michael Hall at the premiere? Like, I guess, right?
Oh,
Funny.
Isn't it funny, like how
'Cause, yeah,
buff
from
he got?
Weird Science. Yeah, he totally got really buff.
Yes, we are forgetting he was Batman.
No, we
he
on
wasn't
purpose.
terrible.
I didn't.
He
I wasn't
wasn't-
even.
Okay,
Yes,
wait.
we are forgetting. No,
So-
we're forgetting it.
So you didn't like him in the third Batman? He
The
was
third
better
Batman
than George
was the
Clooney.
problem, not
Yeah,
him.
he was better. Yeah, I think the movie was the
The
problem.
movie was the problem.
It
That
wasn't
was the
him.
one with Jim Carrey, right?
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
better of the two. That was better than
It
the
was
George
better
Clooney
than
one.
Batman and Robin.
Definitely.
Batman and Robin was incredible. How bad it was. Like,
Oh well, this was back when David Arquette and Courtney Cox were together.
Aren't they brother and sister?
No, they used to be husband and wife.
I thought for the longest. I'm like,
No.
why are they embracing each other?
No, you're
so
his
romantically.
his sister is Patricia Arquette and Rosanna Arquette.
Oh right, that's what I don't know why. Because I guess she kind of looks a little like Arquette. This guy reminds me of the guy who
That's
plays
Who is that?
Sabretooth.
Is that
That's
who
Shane
is
Black.
That
That's
is
Shane Black.
Black.
But he looks a
Okay.
lot like the guy who plays.
Oh, I know who you're
Tyler
talking about.
Maine? Are you talking about Tyler? Oh no, you're talking about. I know who you mean. Oh gosh, that guy who played in
Yes,
Scream.
him. Yes.
I always forget his name.
He's got a weird name.
He's got a weird name.
He's got a weird name.
Oh shoot, I can't think of it. I know who you're talking about though.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh,
Okay.
is that what's her face? Eliza
So I
Dushku.
think
Yeah.
no one else wants to rate these movies. I think
Yeah,
that's
they're
all we're
falling
gonna
down on the
get.
job here.
It's okay.
You guys
Maybe
did
they didn't
not,
see him.
You guys did not do your homework. I'm very disappointed in all of you, except for the ones who gave us numbers.
Okay, well I don't have a number from either of you guys for
Okay.
these two movies. So give me one for
All
yours
right.
for Midnight Run, Jeff.
Mine for Midnight Run is 8.5.
I had a feeling. you were
Highly
gonna say that.
recommend.
Okay.
Mine for Midnight Run is 8. Recommend. yeah.
Okay. All right.
And what was yours?
Kiss Kiss. Oh, for Midnight Run, I gave it a 7.5.
Okay.
I knocked off half a star because, like I said, it felt just a skosh too long.
Okay.
And
So
Kiss
Kiss
Kiss?
Bang Bang for me is a 9.5. Highly recommend.
Dang. Okay. Ahmed?
I give it a 6.
Yes.
I don't
boy,
recommend
Ahmed.
it.
He just really. Oh my gosh.
I give it a
Ahmed.
6, and maybe you got to watch it again.
Yes.
that's
my
what I
goodness. Try to watch it again in a better mood this time.
Yeah. Maybe it
My
was my
goodness gracious.
ma mood, my bad ma mood.
Can't. It didn't
Corey-
have Steven Seagal, so I didn't watch.
Yeah, who said that?
Corey Phillip.
Okay.
What was yours for Kiss Kiss?
Mine was 8.
8. Okay.
I gave it an 8. So 9. I'm totaling up the audience scores because we don't have a lot. Okay. All right. Didn't care for Kurt. Sam Elliott was. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments. I think this is about Tombstone.
No, Sashi, that's not how it works. We judge you way worse if you don't watch it. Now we know that you're a terrible person.
Oh, there's the kiss, the big kiss.
You're not just wrong
Yeah,
about
that-
the movie that you watch.
The cop to Turing kiss.
You're a terrible person.
Yeah, let her have it. Let's put up her posts. Yeah.
Boo. Shame.
I don't think Sashi is.
Lambast.
I don't think Sashi's a girl.
Yes.
7.5.
I do.
Plus.
I do.
Oh,
And
this
maybe that's their fault because they didn't watch the movie either.
Okay. All right. I got our average, and I've got the audience's average. Okay. So the audience scores Kiss Kiss huge because we only have 2,
Yeah.
2 numbers. 9.25 is the
Okay.
audience score for Kiss Kiss.
Damn.
And for us, because Ahmed
like the
dragged
movie
the
of the
doggone score
decade.
down, it's 7.83.
Yeah, because I dragged the score.
Dragged it down. This thing is almost 20 years old.
Dragging my feet on this one.
It's insane
close,
to think about this.
Yeah.
This, you know what though, for its age, for Kiss Kiss, I would say that it was shot very well. Like
Oh yeah.
it looked very good.
I also love how both of these, like just reminded me of the time. All the flip phones.
Yeah.
The flip phones,
I
yes.
love
Yeah,
the
yeah.
flip phones. I
Yes.
miss that era.
People weren't walking around glued to their.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so audience average for Midnight Run is 7.83, which is our average for Kiss Kiss.
Oh.
And our average for Kiss Kiss is, our average for Midnight Run is 8. So we're almost flip-flopped completely compared to
Okay.
the audience.
Yeah. Well,
I messed up the polls. I skewed the polls
you
with
screwed
my
everything.
bad
Yeah,
taste.
so Enigma is saying Kiss Kiss Bang Bang has so many small things that are placed in the movie, you have to watch it multiple times to really catch everything. And there were things that I remembered when I watched it the second time that I had missed the first time.
Isn't she from Modern Family? Yeah, she's from Modern Family. She was in it. She played the
Wait,
young...
is this the chick who got shot?
No, this is her, the young version of her.
Oh, Young Harmony. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was the girl from Modern Family.
Sashi is smacking back at you, Jeff.
Oh, no. Oh no. Oh, no. That was my fault. I started that.
Sashi's a good sport. He's totally playing.
And I'm not a girl.
All right, so I think it's next month that we're doing the new format.
Is that what we're going to do? Because like I said,
think
I don't
so.
think I'll be here in 2 weeks.
Right. So
We're gonna start it without you. No,
I think
I actually don't know.
We're gonna go to the cinema without Sin. No. So we're okay. So next month we're changing formats. We're gonna have 2 SBTLs that are in the new format that we've formulated, and then we're going to have a separate cinema stream that's gonna be, I can't remember which day of the week
I
of the
don't
month.
think we actually
We may not have determined that.
settled on, and I didn't even know when exactly we were implementing this new stuff. That's why I'd asked you before, like, was today supposed to be part of the new?
So not today, but like
not
next
today,
month.
okay.
So
Do we
our
want to just
SBTLs
do,
are supposed to be second week and fourth week. Is that right?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think that's what we're supposed to do. Is that's what we're on right now, right? Second and fourth. Yeah.
This is the last. Yeah, this is the last week.
Right.
Fourth
So
week.
our new SBTL is going to be the same schedule, but I say let's do third week
For the cinema.
For the cinema. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay, let's do that.
You guys know what I think. Oh, third week is great. Third week is great.
I should be back in town by then, so I'm going out of town on the 5th. I definitely won't be back by the 10th, and I'm not sure if I'd be back by the 17th is the 3rd. Shoot. I don't know. I'll try to be back by the 17th.
Okay.
I should be. I mean, I'm going up on the 5th. My folks are coming on the 10th, and then we're going to drive back. I kind of doubt we'll be there a whole week after my mom and dad come up.
But honestly, at this point, it's just like we know it's the third week. If we don't make it this one, it'll be the next one, right? Like, as long as it's more important that we're like coordinating the actual time of week, so that way we can.
Okay, so we'll aim for it to be third week. Okay.
What are we doing?
Yeah,
We haven't talked about we were supposed to try to figure these things out before we even go live, right?
Zardoz.
What citizen around?
Yeah, if you guys
Zardoz is our secret.
Okay, so can we fit Zardoz into the theme of next month? So next month, what are we releasing? We have Everybody Loves Large Chests Volume 10. So we can that's a solid, like, we can have an incest theme for that one.
Hereditary? I haven't seen it yet, but I think there's incest in it.
Okay.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't
remember there
know.
being incest in
think
Hereditary.
It's called Hereditary.
Didn't we just complete the Q2 calendar?
Yes, we did. We
Yeah,
did.
do you
I
know what
have
that
the
is?
calendar up to see. So
Yeah.
so
Okay.
what are we looking for?
We're looking at April. What our releases are in
So
April.
Third
right
week of
before,
April.
okay, so the day before the third Wednesday stream, which is supposed to be the cinema, that's when Blood Origins is releasing, and the
Okay, a
pre-order,
fantasy.
the pre-order for Dungeon in the Clouds
Okay.
is happening that day, the day
All right.
before.
Okay.
Then we
so
also have Chronicles of the Lazarine the
Okay.
next week.
So that would be an interesting one to use as a theme. So we can choose 2 themes, or we can choose 1 theme, 2 movies.
And 2 movies. Ooh, have to think about that.
So how can we fit Zardoz into any of them?
Oh God, they can't stop
Do
talking
we
about
have to do
Zardoz. Look at this,
Zardoz?
another one. Another one.
I refuse.
Why? Why would you refuse that movie?
Because it
looks
sounds
so
horrible.
bad.
No, I don't like to see bad movies.
Lady V says it's sweet.
Do we really trust Lady
It's
B?
the sweet one.
I
No,
100% trust. Lady
Negative.
V. She says funny things.
She does say that.
Look at the preview. Oh, the Zardoz.
So
Are we gonna watch?
Okay.
Gonna watch
do
some
you
Zardoz.
do you think that there's incest in Zardoz?
I'm gonna put
my
on some
gosh.
Zardoz.
Because
What
I
is
have
it
a
with
g-
the
I have a
incest?
big
Should
feeling.
be.
I have a
because
strong feeling.
incest is a theme
might be-
in ELC 10. That's why he's mentioning it. That's why.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, gross. Right? So gross.
Yeah. I have to imagine, just by watching the previews of Zardoz, that there must be some incest in there somehow.
Well, okay, so there's incest in
Here we go.
Beyond.
what is this rated?
Zardoz.
5.8? Oh my gosh.
Look at this!
Oh my gosh.
Come on, we gotta get him. What is he covered in? What is that?
Oh, is that Sean Connery? Oh,
Yes.
this is
Yeah.
that movie. Oh my goodness.
This is that.
Okay, Bill
movie.
Underbridge says it will have bad sexual politics, which is on brand for ELLC. That's a good point.
Oh.
That's a
Thank
good
you, Bill.
point.
Oh, here comes the
goodness.
picture.
Oh my
Here
God,
comes the
this
picture.
is
Here
so
comes the picture.
cringe. No.
It's like a diaper.
This is
He's got
awful.
a diaper on and a bandolier that, like,
No.
who designed this outfit?
This is terrible.
Dude, we got
Oh
to.
my goodness,
Come
how
on.
embarrassing.
Look at the pants.
How
the
embarrassing for
leggings. The leggings.
Look, he's sneaking a finger under there.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
my
Zardoz. And he's even making the face. Look at that. I know I'm sneaking my finger under there.
Yeah, yeah.
What is going on down here with his hair down here? Like, I can't see his shorts. What's going on there? It's awful. It's so awful.
Oh my goodness.
Come
Oh, my
on,
God.
Sin. 1974.
Looks.
Beyond 1984.
Is this
Beyond
incestuous? Is there incest in
2001.
here, or do
It's
you
Beyond
know
Love.
this for true?
Maybe
Okay,
Beyond Love means incest.
So I know that in the movie Lone Star there's incest,
Okay.
but you don't necessarily know it. But that's
Oh, it's
that's
secret. It's a secret.
that's a more serious movie. This is
Let me
just
get that gun. You're a
absolutely
lady.
campy and ridiculous.
Okay. So I think the bad sexual politics is enough though to thematically
gosh.
qualify it.
I mean, look at whatever this is. I want to know what's happening in this scene. They're like in a football huddle. They're about to play, like, I don't know, like a a football match.
Okay.
And then, of course, the mirror room. from
I can
Conan.
do a quick search
Oh, look
for
at his
like
pants.
movies that have incest in it.
Look at his cool pants.
No,
He's got tights on.
We don't have to do incest. It's just one theme that we could pick.
Okay.
So there's also we're doing Blood Mercenaries release, right? So that's
Yes, Blood
fantasy.
Origins. Mhm.
Blood Origins. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
oh, no,
I got all caught up in Zardoz again.
So
sorry.
I think that we could pick some kind of. Okay.
Oh
Blood
my god! I
Mercenaries
just
is like
discovered
a-
something. I got to put Zardoz back on.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
I'm sorry. I just learned something that's really crazy that I didn't realize.
Look how excited
Zardoz
he is.
has something in common with Dune. Look at this.
What?
So apparently,
Has a
Charlotte
sandboard?
Rampling is.
Oh, yeah.
Is her? That's Charlotte Rampling when she
Yeah,
was young.
I thought that looked like an actor I knew, but I couldn't place her.
She
yeah.
played the Bene Gesserit grandmother, mother
Yes.
of something or other. I don't remember right now.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
What are you saying, Jeff?
So fantasies and Blood Mercenaries specifically is like a party, like a party of adventurers,
Yes.
kind of classic D&D type of thing, right? One thought I just had was the new Dungeons and Dragons movie. I haven't seen that.
Oh, this movie is so much fun.
Yeah, the new Dungeons
So-
and Dragons.
Yes.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Okay. So I don't know.
And
if
I
you
was
guys-
gonna be I was ready to be critical. And I enjoyed it.
Well, the trailer didn't do it justice, and I thought it was going to be terrible, but I went to see an advanced screener of it and had an absolute blast.
Okay.
So,
So if you guys are willing to do that one, that feels on theme for Blood Mercenaries.
okay.
Then we have Chronicles of the Lazarine, like you said, which
Right.
is so that's like basically secret ship, right? Secret sci-fi ship. I think is the best way to put it, or like
There's like in Stardust, isn't there like this ship that flies in the sky or something?
I
Yeah,
still haven't
yeah,
seen
yeah.
Stardust.
Yeah,
You
Stardust.
haven't seen Stardust?
that's-
That was fun.
But Stardust, it wasn't Secret Ship. It was more gay Robert De
No,
Niro.
I'm trying to think of a secret. Yeah, it was gay Robert De Niro. I'm trying to think of a secret ship. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Didn't they go down in a submarine?
Oh, jeez. I
know.
This
You know
joke
what?
you gotta sell next time when we do it next month. Tell this joke again, Outlander, for Jeff.
Oh,
Serenity, Bill Underbridge says. So that's
Oh,
not okay. So
Serenity.
all right,
I've
so
seen
that's
that a lot,
different-
though.
That yeah, it's and also it's part of like a bigger thing.
you kind of
I
have
don't
to know
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also, it's not okay. So when I say secret ship, it's like Chronicles of the Lazarine. The Lazarine ship is like a bunch of people that get together, and they're like all scientists and philosophers and artists and stuff, and they're like basically doing research on this ship
Right.
and traveling around the world forever. Like they just live on this ship and they try and stay away from land. So it really like it's almost like I don't know, Waterworld might be might be something, or it's kind of hard to imagine. It's a very surreal thing. You know what? The Adventures of Baron Munchausen.
I've never seen that.
That would be a good analog for Chronicles of the Lazarine.
What's the premise of that one?
The Adventures of Baron Munchausen is it's about this guy who's a legend, Baron Munchausen, and he like has this ship. God, it's so convoluted. I don't even know how to describe it. It's basically about the power of legend, and this guy is telling his life story, and he just exaggerates so much. But
Oh, is that
Baron
He's a great-
Munchausen?
Yeah.
is that
Baron
where the
Munchausen.
Munchausen by proxy came from?
Oh, did I just like accidentally like I didn't know you were talking about Baron
Yeah, He is talking about the adventures
Oh,
of
that
Baron
would have been a good. That's a
Munchausen.
good one. That's a good.
I
Or what about
was saying-
Buckaroo Banzai or I mean, there's so many. Titan
Hey,
AE.
Sashi.
Titan AE.
Someone's mentioning a movie
Hunt for Red October.
with Philip Seymour Hoffman about a pirate radio channel broadcast from a ship.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Philip.
That sounds.
I don't remember that. Come here, Chibi.
Ship movie.
Yeah, we're
Philip
thinking,
Seymour
you know,
Hoffman?
secret ships, and Baron Munchausen popped into my mind because
The Master?
It kind of reminds me of Chronicles of the Lazarine.
Baron Munchausen.
It's by my favorite director, Terry Gilliam.
Okay.
God,
Yeah, let's do it. Baron Munchausen. I love.
wanna do
it.
that one?
Hang on. Yeah.
have you seen it?
I have not seen
I
it.
don't remember anything about it. I have
I
at
have
some
not
point.
seen it.
It's kind of like it feels a lot like Time Bandits, just bigger
Yeah,
and
time.
brighter,
Right. Yeah.
because it's the same director.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did he also do Brazil?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
that's my favorite movie.
Oh.
Brazil is your favorite movie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, looks like it's gonna be funny. Like,
What year was
It's
this?
gonna feel like.
1988,
Oh, wow, it's that old.
maybe.
Whoa, was that?
That's Robin Williams.
Whoa, and that was also what's her face? I can't remember her name. Yeah, Uma Thurman.
Yep, Uma Thurman,
Oh, wow.
Robin Williams,
Robin Williams. Wow.
Sting,
Sting.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
hilarious.
Okay.
Jonathan Pryce.
Okay, yeah, man. I'm gonna enjoy this one.
I have
Okay,
a
so
feeling
this
I'm going
will
to like
be-
this more than Zardoz.
Oh, dude.
I know I'm not going to like Zardoz.
Oh, look at that! Look at there's a lot of cool. Oh my God, that was weird.
Okay,
Okay.
I don't want to. I'm not going to look at the trailer. I don't want to be influenced.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
I didn't even know that Robin Williams was in it. That's awesome.
This is a good
I did
movie.
not realize this movie was so old.
Yeah, what
Oh,
was the
okay.
year?
88.
Oh,
thought
I didn't
you
look.
said.
It was? I
The
didn't look.
Philip Seymour Hoffman movie is called the Boat That Rocked.
Huh.
The Boat That Rocked.
Okay. I'm interested in seeing that. Okay, so we have Baron Munchausen, we have D&D, we have Zardoz,
We have Baron Munchausen and we have D&D.
You want to do those two?
We're not. Do you really want to watch Zardoz? Like, I mean, I like
100%
joking about it. I want to
wanna
watch it, but
I want like.
but do we
like,
want Sin to watch it?
I really want Sin to watch.
Okay, well then it's Zardoz.
But
Goodness
Zardoz,
gracious.
I think
Doesn't have
Zardoz
to.
So
overrules
cruel.
D&D.
You're so
Overrules
cruel.
You don't have. I mean, like
you can watch
I
it
don't
on
know,
fast forward.
I thought Sin had
put on the
bowed
subtitles.
out and said, "I'm refuse." I thought that's what she said. So
I mean, I'm definitely not. I feel like the boat that rocked would be much more enjoyable.
maybe.
But I know you guys have a real thing for Zardoz right now. I feel like we need to get it out of your
I don't have a
system.
thing for Zardoz. I have a thing for the character that Sean Connery plays.
So Bill
Which is apparently not
Underbridge
Zardoz.
is telling me to pitch Chinatown for the incest if I want out of
No,
the
Chinatown's too perfect.
You want Adam Zardoz? This is the way, Sin. Here, just mention this movie. Just mention this movie. Chinatown. I gotta look it up now. This is
it's
like
too
it's a
perfect.
2000s. Oh no, 36.
No,
Chinatown. That's
Chinatown
not,
is
1962.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jack
62.
Nichols,
Yeah, Jesus.
Jack Nicholson,
Jesus
Faye
Christ.
Dunaway.
Oh, there's a lot of Indians in it. Wait, I might have the wrong
Wait,
Chinatown.
what?
But I'm gonna show you guys what I
Yeah, let's see what you're talking about.
I want to watch this one. We're gonna have to watch it with subtitles though, because this shit's gonna be like, look at this.
Oh,
Chinatown. Is this it?
no.
Cinema Masterworks.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Look at this.
No, this is
This
definitely
is
not
100% not it.
But MB Shetty's in it. Look at this. It's MB Shetty. It's MB Shetty.
Okay.
Okay, so that's not Chinatown. So what
No,
do you
no, no.
guys-
It's wait. Go.
It's one word, I think.
There it is.
Oh,
1974.
1974. Oh, Faye Dunaway, Jack Nicholson. This is
Yeah.
this is a serious movie.
Dude, look.
Yes, it is.
The director is the weird. Yeah, Roman Polanski.
Roman Polanski.
Oh, I forgot
God.
he did that. And
Yeah. Hey, not a good person. Amazing director.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't even.
there's-
What's his deal? I don't. Did he do something bad? I don't know.
Oh yeah,
He-
yeah.
yes, he took advantage of a minor.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's awful.
So he's still in exile pretty much. Because I think if he comes back here, he'll get arrested or something.
Yeah.
He's been away for decades.
He's in exile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should make a movie about him being in exile.
It was actually his wife, that the Manson family murdered. Sharon Tate.
I would argue this movie's too perfect to review.
See, I'm not super
Yeah, I don't.
crazy
I'm not.
about
I'm not.
this
In,
movie.
I don't
It's
want to watch
okay.
it. It seems very straight and probably good, but also very boring.
It's okay. Yeah, I was
not-
never
it's-
super crazy about
It's
this
not
movie.
boring. It's just kind of like
Yes, Sasha, you should. You should be
it's
offended.
just like a perfectly crafted movie. Like
It's like a noir type of detective-y story.
yep. It's
And what they mean? They mean Chinatown in L.A.
yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, that definitely tracks with a movie I won't like.
Okay. So
All right,
no
all right.
Chinatown.
No Chinatown. D&D and Zardoz. Are we making Sin watch
okay,
Zardoz? Do we have
so
to ask?
Well, I
want-
mean, I'm
I want us to
assuming-
watch
Audience.
Zardoz,
I'm
but
assuming this is going to be the choices: Zardoz and Adventures of Baron Munchausen.
I think that we could do D&D instead, but maybe Ahmed and I watch Zardoz, and we
So you guys are going to
we
see
do-
3?
we do the bonus material at the end.
Oh
of
gosh.
the- of-
See, now I still feel the pressure to see it, so I know what the heck you guys are talking about.
We don't know what we're talking. I don't
So
know
I don't wanna
anything
be
about the movie.
feeling like I'm left out of the conversation.
Now you're feeling left out.
But
I
the
don't
thought
know.
of suffering through this dumb
You're
film,
feeling Zardoz peer pressure.
I can tell I'm not going to like it. That's why I've never seen it after all these
I can tell
years.
I'm not going to like it either, but I still
Oh.
want to watch it.
See, my desire is to watch movies that I'm going to enjoy, you guys. You guys. Speaking of good movies that feel like that have a certain time frame that they take place in, Late Night with the Devil. Recommend. As is right, it will hurt.
Okay,
It will hurt, Bill.
All right. I'm watching all three. I'm watching all three. You guys watch what you want, and you come prepared to talk about what you want to be prepared to watch. I'm telling you, Zardoz is going to be the first thing I watch.
Oh gosh, of course. Of course it
my
will.
God.
Wait, what were the
dude.
movies again? Zardoz.
Zardoz,
D&D, and Adventures of Baron
Oh, we have
Munchausen.
3. Oh, Zardoz is extra
Okay.
credit.
Zardoz is extra credit.
Oh.
Unless we
what do we get for this, for suffering through this, for extra credit? Is what I want to know.
That's why I was like, it's extra credit. Which means she doesn't have to do it.
Yeah.
D&D.
I don't know. You get props for being a champion.
Oh my god.
That's what you get.
Baron Munchausen.
Yep.
Yeah, let my contempt
Enigmas.
for Kiss Kiss Bang Bang be your motivation.
Yeah, there you go.
Zardoz.
Enigma Severus says Zardoz is the originator of our modern day D&D.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
That's painful to
It's
think
history. It's history.
about. You are way too enthusiastic about this, man.
About Zardoz, yeah.
Yes,
I
you
know
are.
I'm gonna hate it. I'm probably gonna hate it.
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
I didn't
Yeah,
even like
that's,
him.
that's
hate it
the
too.
one. That's the one we're talking about, Sashi, the 2023 one. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're not doing the 2001. Although,
No.
Don't
Jeremy
even.
Irons.
although
That movie's
No, don't.
awful.
I know, man.
Don't even.
It's
You
Marlon
are.
Wayans.
You like to suffer. I don't know what's wrong with you, Jeff.
Okay.
I don't know. I draw
So
the line at Marlon Wayans.
So there is 4 books in the Blood Mercenary series. So that
Yeah.
D&D is still an option for another month.
It doesn't need to be an option. We can
But
find
it
other fantasy
could
stories,
be.
but it doesn't have to be.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
It
That's not a
could
movie.
be.
There is a
not a
movie. There is a Final Fantasy movie, though, isn't there? Like
Yeah,
a,
there
like
I
a
is.
don't know.
CGI
Arturo was
thing?
saying something about
But
Rebirth.
it's called the
No,
Spirits
there
Within.
was one they made after that was
Oh.
just like Final Fantasy, but it was
that's right.
awful.
That's right.
They they were riding around the desert on motorcycles. I don't even know. I don't know what's going on in Final Fantasy ever.
Okay, we got our movies. You guys
That
have,
one, yes.
have-
Thank
you guys
this
have
one.
homework.
Thank you.
We need your scores. Come prepared with your scores.
Yes, be prepared with scores. Do not slack, children. This
Children of
will
the corn,
affect
don't
your
slack.
grade.
I just want to say that despite us not having an additional segment, we somehow went longer than usual.
Oh my goodness, we did.
It's already 9:30, guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
we've been
Do we need to do
trucking.
chat?
And we haven't even
feel
done
like-
an AI.
I mean,
do a short
I
one.
feel
We can do a
if
short
somebody we can do a short one. Hang on,
Okay.
here we go.
But yeah, everybody, make sure to do your homework. Homework is 2023 D&D. The Adventures of Baron
Adventures-
Munchausen.
And if you want extra credit,
Extra
stupid
credit
freaking
is
Zardoz.
Zardoz. Okay.
But you know,
Does
it's
fly,
like
Lady V. Thank you. That's sweet.
and it's the third week of
April
April.
17th.
April 17th. That's when we're back in the cinema.
My
Chinatown is
daughter's
a comedy.
birthday. I hope I'm back in time.
Enigma Severus, we already fed ChatGPT Zardoz last time, so unfortunately,
was-
that's-
It was
Oh,
delicious.
You did? That's, okay, so that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
You said I missed it. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you missed it. It did a
It
whole
was good.
screenplay. It was actually really good and confusing because it was so good.
It was what was it? He held fast, or what was it? He was
wanna see it?
like not trembling, or what was it?
Well, we have Zardoz Beyond the Vortex and Zardoz 2 The Resurgence. Which one?
I can't remember. Oh, okay, no, it's the other
In the
one.
hands of director Christopher
is-
Nolan. Zardoz. I love this. What's happening?
Unshakable. Yes, Unshakable. What was it?
Oh, this was just like an outline.
Truth Behind the Wasteland, maybe.
Truth. Yes, this was it.
Yeah.
No, this is Zardoz 2 starring Cillian Murphy and Sean Connery reprising his role.
Okay.
Directed by Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
I love that we can put that and it's absurd. Like, what does that even mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
Unshakable
Zardoz.
was one of them. Here, let's scroll down. We'll see it. It's in the description.
Oh, the thing he kept is
Determination,
resolve.
Yeah,
unyielding.
resolve, unyielding. Unyielding resolve. That was the thing.
Yeah, his determination.
Yeah.
Unshakable.
Yeah. Okay. So
His gaze unwavering.
unwavering. Resolve unshakable again.
His resolve unshakable. Yeah, it was definitely very repetitive with that. Oh, here we go, and it finally finished
Resolve
with his
unwavering.
unwavering. There we go. We got a new one at the end there. Okay, so what are we doing here, guys?
Yeah. That's
we had a suggestion. Chinatown is a comedy from Bill.
Oh, really? Chinatown as a comedy. Okay. Robin Williams instead of Jack Nicholson.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Chinatown.
I wish
Mrs.
I hadn't said
Doubtfire?
that. Oh. We have to find out what the main character's name is in Chinatown. I forget.
Chinatown. Can we just ask? Will it know?
The Life Aquatic with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
done.
that sounds great. Jake Gittes, that's his name.
The Life Aquatic with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, I can't wait.
But we gotta write. We gotta give it
unwatchable.
We got.
Oh my.
All right, the Life
scared.
Aquatic with Stone Cold Steve Austin. What do I have to tell it? Like, what instructions do I
Okay,
give it?
so
As a movie script? No. 1,000 word script?
no. Let's say 5,000 because it always shorts us. It definitely doesn't do the number of words.
Yeah,
that we
okay,
have to
yeah. 5,000 word script. Word movie script. Just in case. Let's see what it does. Okay, there we go. It's called The Rumble. Amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing. It's already starting.
All right, green room.
All right.
Okay.
Sid.
God, I gotta learn how to do Steve Cold's voice.
What is
Stone Cold Steve
what is his
Austin?
voice even? Like, I don't even know what he
My
sounds like.
name ain't Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Does that sound like him?
What's the thing he always says? What's the thing he always says? Got Texas down. It's gotta be Budweiser's.
Is that what he sounds like?
Kind of, but I'm not getting the accent right because I'm trying to get the
Where's-
voice right. He's got this, kind of smoky, like, high velocity wind thing going on.
Yeah, just why don't you just narrate into a fan then?
What is it? Austin 316. Austin 316.
Oh my god, I gotta look up a video. I've never even heard this guy talk. I don't think. Cold Austin talking. Cold Austin talking.
My name ain't Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, there we go. That's perfect. He's older though, but I think
More
that's
twang.
good.
I don't know.
I gotta change to that screen. Here we go.
And that's the bottom line, because
Can you guys hear him?
Stone Cold says so.
Had
A real
highlight. I had a bunch of highlights, and it would have been a
bunch of
real
highlights.
special thing.
A real special
Sounds a
thing.
little like
There's something about John.
There's something
Hulk
about
so invested
so
in his
invested in
matches.
it. His matches
Whoa!
out of character.
I don't know what this is, and I'm stopping advertising.
I'm gonna open a can of whoop ass.
There you go. You got a little Steve Austin. You got a little Steve Austin in you.
Stone Old Austin. More
Yeah.
twang.
Does he sound the same when he's old?
Hey,
Like,
pretty
did that
much.
sound-
No, he sounds a little deeper when he's old.
Okay,
he
we got,
sounds a
we
little
got
deeper
one of
when
the
he's old.
sayings here.
He doesn't have quite it's not an easy cadence to get down.
Yeah, I think more Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I thought so too.
Hulk
he
Hogan,
sounds
I
like the
don't know.
Hulkster. Hulkamania. All you Hulkamaniacs.
Yeah, see, that's a little too intense. Stone Cold was always like the working man who's angry. All right.
The sun rise. Okay, so I got to do like a good voice to narrate Wes Anderson film.
Yes, exactly.
So like Owen Wilson.
Oh, that'd be good. He usually
The sun
chooses
rises
somebody.
over the vast expanse
Oh, yes,
of the
do
ocean,
that.
casting golden hues over a massive research facility stationed in the middle of the sea. This is the home of Dr. Veronica Ocean, a renowned marine biologist. The facility is a marvel of modern technology with towering glass domes and state-of-the-art laboratories. Dr. Veronica Ocean, a brilliant scientist with a passion for the ocean, is hunched over a microscope examining samples of seawater. She's joined by her quirky team of researchers, Dr. Elliot, a nervous but brilliant physicist, and Dr. Marina, a no-nonsense marine engineer. All right.
Look at this, Elliot. These readings are off the chart. Wait, which one's Dr. Elliot?
I don't know.
Hold on, can we go back?
I don't know who any of these people are.
She's joined quirky team of Dr. Elliot.
Dr. Veronica Ocean, this is her home.
Okay, I don't know if Dr. Elliot is
A nervous but brilliant physicist.
It doesn't say. Okay, so I'm just gonna assume that he's
No nonsense
I'm
Marina.
just gonna assume
Well, it
he's
says
Owen
Dr.
Wilson.
Marina is a
Okay.
no nonsense. So
Look-
maybe that's
Look at
Steve
this,
Austin.
Elliot. Oh, a no-nonsense marine engineer.
Oh, yeah, no nonsense. Yeah, of course, that's Stone Cold.
All right. So Dr. Veronica Ocean is a brilliant scientist. So we'll do like who is the wife, the matriarch in the Royal Tenenbaums?
Oh,
What is her name?
hang on.
That's who I'm going to try to emulate for her.
Tenenbaums. Gwyneth Paltrow?
No.
Hang on, let me look. Oh, somebody older.
Yeah.
Okay. Angelica Houston.
Yes. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Look at this, Elliot. These readings are off the charts. Excuse me.
Off the charts? That doesn't sound good.
It's not necessarily bad, just unexpected. We'll need to run some more tests.
Before they can continue, an alarm blares throughout the facility. What now?
It's the sonar array. Something's approaching the facility.
They rush to the control room where a team of technicians are monitoring the sonar readings. It's massive! Whatever it is, it's heading straight for us!
Oh no, wait. I'll play Willem Dafoe.
It's massive! Whatever it is, it's heading straight for us!
Nice.
Right? From because he
Well
was
done,
he
yeah,
was
well
German,
done.
right?
Well done. Yeah. Excellent.
Deploy the underwater drones. I want to know what we're dealing with.
A fleet of sleek underwater drones is launched from the research facility, diving deep into the ocean depths. The team watches anxiously as the drones transmit live footage from the ocean floor.
Holy. Wait, Dr. Elliot is.
Holy mackerel! On the screen, we see a massive shadow looming in the depths. Suddenly, the image clears, revealing the source of the disturbance. A gargantuan submarine, unlike anything they've ever seen.
What in Neptune's name is that? No, Dr. Marina, sorry.
What in Neptune's name is that?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Prepare to establish communication.
The team sends out a series of signals, but there is no response from the submarine.
We're not getting enough. We're not getting through. Elliot, can you try to hack into their systems?
I'll give it a shot. Elliot furiously types away at the keyboard, trying to breach the submarine security protocols.
Hurry up, Elliot.
No, hurry up, Elliot! We don't have all day!
I'm trying, but their encryption is top-notch. It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
Just then, the submarine begins to emit a low-frequency pulse, causing the entire facility to shake. They're firing torpedoes! Evacuate the facility, now! The team rushes to gather their research data and equipment as chaos ensues around them. As the research facility is evacuated, the submarine launches a barrage of torpedoes, causing explosions to erupt beneath the surface of the sea. Inside the submarine, we see a group of menacing figures clad in black tactical gear. At the helm is Commander Strong, a ruthless leader with a steely gaze.
Okay, so who's the villain in Life Aquatic?
No idea.
Is there a villain? I'll just be Gene Hackman.
Life isn't aquatic. Yeah, just be Gene Hackman. just because it's
Target
Gene
locked.
Hackman.
Fire at will. The crew members nod in unison as they prepare to unleash their next volley of torpedoes. The torpedoes streak through the water, homing in on their targets with deadly precision. The team watches in horror as the torpedoes close in on the research facility. We need to get out of here, now! They make a mad dash for the escape pods as explosions rock the facility. The escape pods launch from the research facility, shooting up to the surface just as the submarine's torpedoes strike, engulfing the facility in a massive fireball. The team watches in disbelief as their home is destroyed before their eyes. It's gone. Everything we've worked for.
We can't let them get away with this. We need to find out who they are and why they attacked us.
But how? They could be anywhere by now. There's only one place they could be heading. The Abyssal Trench. The team exchanges a knowing look as they realize the gravity of the situation. Then, that's where we'll find them. The escape pod speeds off into the horizon, leaving behind a trail of destruction in its wake.
I mean, this is so much more action than I expected out of a Life Aquatic.
I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. I'm like waiting for some Steve Austin thing to happen.
The abyssal trench stretches out before them, a dark and foreboding chasm in the ocean floor. The team peers out into the darkness, searching for any sign of the submarine.
We'll need to use the deep sea submersible to navigate the trench. Marina, do you think you can handle it?
You bet I can. They climb into the submersible and begin their descent into the depths. The submersible plunges into the inky blackness of the trench, its lights piercing the darkness. As they descend deeper into the trench, the team's sense of unease grows. I don't like this, Veronica. It's too quiet.
Keep your eyes peeled. They could be lurking anywhere down here.
Suddenly, the submersible sonar picks up a faint signal. There! I see something on the sonar! They follow the signal deeper into the trench until they come upon a massive underwater cavern.
This must be it. Prepare to surface.
The submersible emerges from the water, revealing a hidden underwater base nestled within the cavern. The team stealthily infiltrates the base, making their way through dimly lit corridors filled with armed guards.
Stay low and stay quiet.
We done.
We done.
We done. I mean, this is very exciting and all, but
Yeah.
I'm not getting any Steve Austin. I mean, I guess
know.
he was in it the whole time, but I for some reason I thought he was the thing in the underwater, like swimming. Steve Austin.
I don't.
Around.
I think that the ChatGPT didn't understand the assignment. I think the life.
think?
I think we should have said Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, with no Steve Zissou.
There's a guy named Commander Strong.
Yeah, that's Gene Hackman.
It was Dr. Marina. Dr. Marina, you picked the wrong ocean to mess with. Not bad for a day's work.
Oh, they fight the
let's see what
Kraken.
else.
Dr. Marina, then we'll have to improvise. Then we'll have to improvise. You picked the wrong ocean to mess with.
Oh, there you go. Attacking with a harpoon. Okay, yeah, no, that's Steve Austin.
that's
Never mind.
totally
Okay,
Steve
all
Austin.
right. Okay. I'm convinced.
I mean, we kind of spoiled it anyway. But hey, that was it. They actually gave us 5,000 words this time, which was actually more than we wanted. So thank you, ChatGPT.
And
for giving it a
ChatGPT
shot.
actually, it like weaved the mystery a little bit. Like I feel like it had me wanting to know what was gonna happen next, which doesn't usually do. Usually it's like pretty formulaic. I felt like something else was going on,
All right.
or maybe
well,
it just didn't understand the assignment, which makes more sense, right?
Yeah. Okay. So, Owen Wilson has a higher pitched voice. You think?
I feel like he does.
I think you did good though. You do a
Did I?
good Owen Wilson.
I've
yeah.
tell it
never
was
tried
supposed
it
to be him,
before.
but- yeah,
I've
but
No,
he
that was
did.
really good. That was.
Have you ever seen Starsky and Hutch?
The key is for me is to put it in the nose a little bit, and then
And
take some of the tone out.
tilt it
You
up.
know, tilt up. Okay, maybe up here.
Kind
Maybe
of
up here.
Bit of a whine.
Maybe up here. A little bit of a whine. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it kind of sounds a little whiny when
happy when you whisper.
Yeah.
Sound happy when you whisper.
Happy when you whisper.
I'm Owen Wilson. It's so good.
Just
to
like
be
you
me.
discovered something and it's a secret. I think that's Owen Wilson.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Nice. Wow.
yeah.
It wasn't in the script. They didn't. They
Yeah.
clearly. Well, they didn't make him.
They didn't
Owen
know it
Wilson.
was
Should have
Owen Wilson.
asked. Yeah, if we would have asked, I think ChatGPT would have given us like 30 wows.
All right, guys.
y'all.
Well, that was an excellent show. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, this is good to end on.
Oh, is this one of Aaron's?
No.
What is this?
This is the theme music for Odette.
For Audette, yeah. from
Audette.
DCC.
Audette.
Oh,
Yeah.
Aaron didn't do this?
No, this is
this is Eddie Zach.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds
Thank
like
you
a
guys.
90s show, yeah.
This is a yeah.